Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast on this Sunday. Yesterday, we had highs in the upper 70s to mid 80s from east to west across the area, even 76 in Kansas City. This time around, the coolest temperatures will be up north, and the warmest temperatures being down to the south as a cold front will be pushing through the area. So, depending on the timing of this cold front, will depend on storm chances. But we will have a drop in humidity by this afternoon into this evening behind the front. So, low 60s for dew points this morning, and then gradually cooling down with those dew points in the low 50s by 6 o'clock. So feeling a little bit more comfortable heading into the second half of the day. And that will set us up for a really nice start to the work week with those low humidity values, but gradually increasing throughout the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday time period. So by Thursday, we're back in the mid to upper 60s for those dew points, making way for muggy conditions. I just don't see a whole lot of storms in our viewing area. Of course, this is going to depend on timing of the frontal boundary, but at least our short-term computer models not indicating any rain at all. In fact, taking a look at this is the graph here showing that storm chance in our southeastern communities. I should say this is the IBM. It's also called the graph, but I call it the IBM on that previous graphic. So that's where most of the rain is going to be. Her also not really indicating a whole lot of activity in our area, and mainly impacting areas in southeastern Kansas with that front. So definitely something that we'll be paying close attention to. Otherwise, lots of sunshine and dry conditions are expected to begin the week on Monday and Tuesday. Just a reminder, just in case we do get a severe thunderstorm in our area, it's a good opportunity to sign up for a weather call to be able to do that. If you need any assistance, which I will mention, you need to leave a message for you to get a call back, and you might not get a call back today. So try to find a computer if you don't have one, or to go to WIBW.com within the link and go to the weather call page to fill out the form and create the account yourself. Hopefully you can do that. But if you're along and south of the turnpike, definitely that's where the chance of storms will be. Now, if you're along and south of I-35, that's where it's going to be the greatest. But if you have any questions at all, make sure to call the 800 number. As this is a third-party company, we have no way of creating your account, taking your credit card information. It's just a service that we promote because we think it's a great service. It's not something that we have any control over. And just a quick reminder, the UV index today is back up to 9. Make sure that you're staying safe, and the generally mostly sunny and dry conditions that we'll have for today. And with that cold front, that will bring us a northerly wind that will help send some areas of surface smoke to our area later on this afternoon into this evening. Of course, still monitoring the smoke from the wildfires up in Canada. That could lead to some hazy conditions later on today. Meanwhile, temperatures will still be around 80 degrees tomorrow to begin the week with those low humidity values. But as the temperatures and humidity increase Tuesday and Wednesday, that is going to feel a little bit more uncomfortable by midweek. That's why I'm calling that Wednesday day hot. No, it's not hot, generally speaking, with summer, but compared to what we've been enjoying recently and what we will be enjoying tomorrow especially, it is going to be relatively hot. And then keeping an eye on a couple rounds of storms towards the end of the week. Still some uncertainty on that. We're still looking at the potential for excessive heat, putting us in that moderate risk in that 8 to 14 day outlook, along with heavy precipitation that may lead to flooding. So still keeping an eye on the weather pattern as we get towards that time frame. And so the probability of above average precipitation and temperatures in that 6 to 10 day outlook still does exist, and equal chances of drier than normal, wetter than normal in the 8 to 14 and 3 to 4 week outlook as well. So certainly all eyes are on really the next 2 weeks with the weather pattern that will be in place. Of course, next weekend we have Flag Day on Saturday and Father's Day on Sunday. Generally speaking, we will have that mix of sun and clouds, and highs generally in the mid to upper 80s. But we'll mention that one of the 3 long-range computer models, and it's the Canadian model, has temperatures in the 90s. So that's why there is that chance that we have that excessive heat, and possibly even hotter than what the 8-day indicates. Keeping an eye on slight chance of storms this afternoon. Stay weather aware, but don't be surprised if nothing develops at all, and all that stays in southeastern Kansas. Have a great day, and stay weather aware, and check back in later on today, and of course on a daily basis for updates.